I'm not going to make you wait until the end of this video, because today we're breaking down 4 social media stocks that look undervalued right now: Meta platforms, Pinterest, Reddit, and Snap. And not only am I going to explain why each of these stocks deserves attention, but I'm also going to rank them from most attractive to least attractive, so you can see exactly how they stack up heading into 2026. Because while most investors think social media stocks are either too big or too risky, the reality is these companies sit at the intersection of massive user engagement, powerful advertising economics, and long-term growth, and that combination is exactly what long-term investors should be paying attention to. Starting with revenue growth, because every one of these companies has demonstrated impressive top-line expansion, with Meta platforms standing in a league of its own after generating roughly $165 billion in revenue in 2024, completely dwarfing the others, while Snap generated about $5.4 billion. And although the revenue sizes are very different, what matters just as much is growth rate, where Meta still managed an impressive 22% compounded annual growth from 2017 through 2024. Reddit grew even faster at roughly 54% annually between 2021 and 2024. Snap posted about 31% annual growth over a similar long-term period, and Pinterest delivered around 34% annual growth since 2017, which tells us that while Meta is the giant, the smaller players are still in aggressive growth mode, and that growth is happening inside an industry that's expanding rapidly itself, because advertising is expected to reach about $1.1 trillion globally by 2026, with digital advertising alone projected to account for roughly 73% of all ad spending, meaning these companies aren't fighting over a shrinking pie, they're riding a wave that's still getting bigger. And that's where the business model really shines, because social media companies operate one of the most lucrative models in the entire market: user-generated content, where users create the content, drive engagement, and spend hours on the platforms, while the companies monetize that attention through ads without paying users to create that content, which is why Meta's operating margin recently exceeded 42%, showing just how powerful this model becomes at scale. And while Meta has already reached that level of profitability, Pinterest, Reddit, and Snap are still earlier in that journey, with Pinterest starting to show signs of consistent operating income, while Reddit and Snap remain unprofitable, largely due to heavy stock-based compensation, even though their operating cash flows are already solidly positive. And that's a critical distinction many investors miss. Because these companies aren't broken, they're investing heavily while growing fast. And Meta proves exactly what this model can become once scale is fully achieved, which brings us to valuation. Because despite these attractive fundamentals, these stocks are trading at surprisingly reasonable prices when measured on a forward price-to-operating-cash-flow basis, with Meta trading around 13 times, Pinterest around 12 times, Snap around 16 times, and Reddit the most expensive at roughly 43 times, which makes sense given Reddit's much faster growth rate. And when you layer in discounted cash flow analysis, the picture becomes even clearer, because Meta's estimated intrinsic value comes in around $739 per share compared to a market price near $666. Pinterest's intrinsic value is estimated around $75 compared to a market price near $26. Snap's intrinsic value comes in around $13.55 versus a price under $9. And while Reddit's intrinsic value of roughly $217 sits slightly below its current price, around $233, combining both valuation frameworks still suggests it's reasonably priced relative to its growth. And when we put everything together, revenue, growth, business model strength, profitability, potential, and valuation, the rankings start to make sense, with Meta platforms taking the top spot as the most attractive social media stock thanks to its scale, profitability, and undervaluation, Pinterest coming in a very close second due to its growth, improving margins, and massive upside potential, Reddit landing in third place as a high-growth but high-risk opportunity, and Snap coming in fourth as the least attractive of the 4 despite still being undervalued. And the key takeaway here is that all 4 operate attractive, scalable business models with massive total addressable markets, and while they're at different stages of maturity, each one offers a unique risk-reward profile for long-term investors looking beyond short-term noise and into 2026 and beyond. But as always, this video is for educational and informational purposes only and is not financial advice. So make sure you do your own research or consult a licensed financial professional before making any investment decisions.